This is gonna be my last declutter video of 2020. So let me just find my list. So just forewarning, this video is gonna include a lot of popular scents here on YouTube that I have decluttered from my collection. So I'm gonna go in and start with Libre by YSL. I think that's how you pronounce it. So that one was like a lavender centric perfume. That one to me smells very kind of like, I don't want to say generic because the lavender was somewhat different from what I would usually smell, but it was very I compared it to smelling like Bounty dryer sheets, like with the lavender. It was just like a really fresh lavender type of scent, very crispy, very dry, airy, fresh type of scent. Like it literally smelled like dryer sheets that you would put in your dryer. It smelled pleasant. It just, for the price tag that it's at right now, and the type of freshness that it is, I decided to let it go, honestly, because there's other scents that you can get for a much cheaper price tag that have that same type of laundry, linen, fresh type of scent profile. So I did decide to let Libre go. I did smell Libre Intense on a paper tester strip at the mall, and it smelled a little bit sweeter with the vanilla, but for the most part it was pretty much the same exact scent. So yeah, Libre I guess isn't a line that I would be able to work with personally. Another perfume that I recently decluttered was Gucci Rush. Now this one was kind of hard for me to declutter. I had it, well, I kept it in my collection for probably like 6 months, but ultimately I decided to let it go because I noticed that I wasn't reaching for it, and I figured out why, and it was because of that patchouli that's on the base. That patchouli in that perfume is so strong and very prominent, even in the opening. Maybe not in the opening, but it's prominent through like the mid, and definitely prominent on the dry down. Yeah, it smelled like sweet tart candy in the opening, which was the part that I liked about it the most. And then on the dry down, it just got to this like really kind of funky patchouli that was like very strong. And I'm not that big of a fan of patchouli. If you watch any of my videos, I feel like I've mentioned that a few times. Patchouli, too much musk, like if musk is on the top or the middle notes, I usually won't like it. Lily of the Valley I usually don't like. Usually if cedar is on like the mid or opening, I usually won't like it. Yeah, but yeah, so that patchouli in that Gucci Rush was just a little bit too like spicy and musky for me, so let that one go, guys. I know that's crazy because I know a lot of people love that scent here on YouTube, and I did love it too. I love the opening. If I can have Gucci Rush with just the opening and a different dry down, I definitely would have kept it. But it's still good. A lot of people love it. It's a good going out nighttime type of clubbing type scent. So the next one I have here on my list is Armani Code, the original. I had that one for a couple of months in my collection as well. Now with this one, so it's like the complete opposite of Gucci Rush. I actually hated the opening of it, but loved the dry down. So the opening, to me, I'm just gonna be straight, it smelled like very generic men's shaving cream. That's exactly what it smelled like. Like, if you guys have ever seen in Walmart like the Barbasol, like old school shaving cream for men, I'll see if I can insert a picture. That's exactly what the opening smelled like to me. And I think it was because of the orange blossom. I'm not sure what other notes are on the top notes. I don't feel like looking it up right now, but whatever was on the top notes of Armani Code did not vibe well with my nose. The dry down, however, I loved. It had a really sweet and warm honey note on the dry down that pretty much everyone loves about the original Armani Code. And actually that honey note on the dry down prompted me to kind of go on like a honey kick to look for other honey perfumes. I have since added other honey perfumes to my collection, and I've blind bought a whole bunch of other honey perfumes if you just look on my past videos on my channel. But I could not stand the opening, so I had to let that one go. The next one I'm going to talk about is Midnight Rose by Lancome, I'm pretty sure. It's by Lancome? Or is it by... Yeah, I think it's by Lancome. So, Midnight Rose, because I'm on a rose kick still. I'm on a rose kick like none other. I don't know, my rose kick has been going on for like the last 4 or 5 months. It's been a long kick. But I got Midnight Rose because reviews said that it was a Jamie Rose, and I'm looking for Jamie Sweet Rose. But to me, Midnight Rose is definitely more of a fresh, mature rose. It wasn't that sweet. I wouldn't consider that a Jamie Rose at all. There was nothing gourmand, or it had a little bit of sweetness, but it was like floral sweet. It wasn't any type of like gourmand sweet. Like when I think of Jamie Rose, I think of gourmand rose. There was no gourmand aspects to that perfume at all. It was sweet, fresh florals, but like sweetness from flowers. Like imagine smelling the sweet, like realistic rose. That's pretty much what Midnight Rose smelled like. And on top of that, to me it was more of a mature type of rose scent. I'm not saying it smelled dusty, I'm not saying it was too patchouli heavy or nothing like that. Maybe like mid-30s and up, I would say would really enjoy that perfume. And also it said Midnight Rose, but to me when I smelled it, to me it smelled like a daytime type of rose scent. I didn't really imagine anyone wearing it at night. I don't know, but that one didn't work for me. It wasn't sweet enough, and it was a fresh rose, and I'm not really interested in a fresh rose. Rose Jam kind of is a fresh rose, but it still is very gourmand with the lemon juice. This is basically rose petals and lemon juice. So this technically is a fresh rose, but it's still very, very juicy. My voice is going in and out. This is a fresh rose, but still very, very juicy. So I'm noticing that I need a lot of moisture and like water and juiciness to my rose scents, or else I won't like them. Okay, so we're at 10 minutes. The next one I'm going to mention is Club de Nuit Intense. That one got super popular on YouTube because it was a dupe for Tom Ford Noir de Noir. I did smell the real Tom Ford Noir de Noir in the mall. I can confirm that it does smell very, very similar to each other, but I don't like either one. The part that I don't like about those scents is the powderiness. That's another note that I'm not too big of a fan of, especially if it's like very, very strong and prominent. I can take a little bit of powder, especially if it's just on the dry down, but for Tom Ford Noir de Noir and Club de Nuit Intense, the powder is in the opening, the mid, and the dry down. Like it's a powder centric perfume. So that one was a powdery kind of smoky rose, but heavy on like the baby powder note. So it smelled good. It was another kind of pleasant scent. I can see that scent being liked by an older woman as well. I let that one go, and these next two I'm planning to let go. They're still in my collection. Actually, I put the one that I'm about to talk about, I just put it up on my Mercari a few days ago, and someone already bought it. So I'm actually gonna head to the post office after I finish filming this video. And that is, I know people are gonna be upset when I show this, but I'm giving away Alien. I've had this for 2 summers now, 2 years, and I don't know, like I reached for it quite a bit when I first got it, and it was crazy because I got this in the dead of summer, and I wore this as my summer scent. Like, and I don't know why people say that this is like a winter or fall scent, but to me, like, I can't get my mind off of like wearing this in the summertime. I don't know. But even so, like even this past summer, I probably reached for it only twice out of the entire summer. I feel like as my collection grew, I don't know, I just kind of like outgrew this scent a little bit. I feel like there's other things that I can go towards for a summertime scent. And I know a lot of you are like, this isn't a summertime scent, but I don't know, to me, like there's a certain like freshness in this. I think there's some type of white flower or violet, I mean jasmine, duh. White flower. So this is a jasmine centric scent. Jasmine is a white flower, so to me, no matter what other notes are in a perfume, I feel like white flowers automatically make me think of spring and summer. And I mean, it has other notes in here that make it unique and like heavy, maybe dirty or smoky, but to me it's a jasmine scent, and I reach for it mostly for the summer and spring. I am interested, however, in possibly getting a little 1 ounce of the EDT version, which is supposed to be a lighter spring summertime version of this anyway. So I feel like the EDT I might love because I reach for this in the summertime anyways. So yeah, I'm giving this one away. If I do get the EDT, which I feel like I probably will, either the EDT, and I'm also looking at Alien Fusion, but I think that one was like very, very candy sweet, like pink sugar type candy sweet, so I'm not sure. If anything, I'll definitely get the EDT, which is the lighter version of this, and I'll haul it and I'll let you guys know how it compares, and we'll see how that one goes. The next one, I know a lot of people are going to be upset to see this one go as well, and it is Olympia Intense. I have yet to put this up on my Mercari. I'm probably going to do it tonight, but this is a salty vanilla. It's salt, amber, and vanilla. 3 notes, supposedly. I feel like there's probably more notes in here, but the 3 main prominent notes are salt, vanilla, and amber. I noticed I have not been reaching for this pretty much at all. I probably reached for it the most when I first got it, within like the first month that I had it, and then after that I literally have not reached for it, not once. I don't know, it smells good, it's a vanilla scent. I don't know if it's just not gourmand enough for me. I don't know if it's because the lasting power isn't that good. I don't know. I just don't reach for it. And also I just purchased the Paco Rabanne Pure Excess, which is supposed to smell like this but with an added popcorn note or something. So yeah, that one's on the way. I'm gonna see if I can compare those two before I put this one up on my Mercari, and I'll choose which one I like more. I feel like I'm gonna like the other one more just based on the reviews, but who knows, we'll see. But yeah, I am planning on decluttering this very soon. So that is the end of this declutter video. Thank you for watching until the end. I have other perfume related videos on my channel, so if you're interested, check those out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching till the end again, and I'll see you in my next one.